What is good, guys, and welcome to today's video. I am so pumped because the weather today couldn't be any perfect for working on my car in the driveway. Sure, it's definitely chilly and I need to go get a jacket before we start, but I'm gonna get all my tools out. I'm gonna lay everything out here, get this thing started. As you guys know, we got the new trigger kit, which is gonna go here. We're gonna pull all of this down, put it all back in with the new trigger kit, put all of this back in, and we should have the car running by this evening. I am pumped. I've also got my iPhone set up. We're going to start a Twitch stream in a little bit. Links in the description for the Twitch channel if you want to check it out. Anyways, all of that aside, let's get started. Just like that, we got all the tools out. We got everything set up. Let's start pulling this down and get the time lapse started. Alright, so as you would have just seen in the time lapse, we pulled everything down, retensioned the timing belt now, so we shouldn't have that too tight whine on idle and driving when the car's running. But now it is time to install our trigger kit. Of course someone would choose to follow on Twitch right at that moment. Anyways, so the first step is we actually have to remove these 4 11mm bolts here for the NZ wiring trigger kit to remove this square washer here because the little trigger wheel replaces that. So I'm going to go get the kit now. We're going to remove that, put that on there. I'll show you what that looks like, and then I'll take you through the rest of the process. I think one of my favorite things about this kit so far from these guys is that it comes with full instructions. And so I've just got that up on the laptop there, going through, getting everything done, all the torque specs and everything. So as you can see, the little trigger wheel goes here. It comes with a little line-up hole here to go with like the dowel that's naturally on the cam. And that's just so that when you go to start this up with the settings and everything, it'll, at least the car will start, and then you can dial it in with a timing light. So we got that in there, torqued everything to spec. Like I said before, I can't remember, but you need to take the square washer out. That no longer needs to be there, because this replaces that. So really keen, looks really tidy in there too. And the other stuff that you need to do as well, where's my front timing cover? People following in the middle of me filming vlog stuff. But the gasket, you have to remove the old gasket, the rubber gasket, from your timing case. Mine just broke apart the moment I touched it, so be careful with yours that it doesn't break apart and fall in the timing case. But yeah, pull that off. So that can't be there. That's going to interfere with tolerances and stuff like that. Now I'm ready to bolt this back on and then start fitting the timing kit, the trigger kit, sorry, not timing kit. There's beautiful billet face here and stuff that the sensor goes in. So let's get that happening. All right, so moving to the next step now, after we got the timing case all buttoned up and on there, we now put this nice little billet machined plate on, which is what houses the sensor, the new sensor that's going to go on there and look at the trigger wheel inside that we've just installed. These 3 bolts, Allen key bolts, very simple. They go straight in. They're stainless. They look great. I love this machine looking faceplate. You also can get some cool options for anodizing them, like different colors, black and stuff. So we might think about doing that later on, but I kind of like the raw alloy look. It looks sick, and we can paint that and do something with it later on. So the next step of this is to make sure that this sensor fits okay and whether or not we need shims. So first of all, we slide it in, and we want to see if there's any gap whatsoever on the face, mounting face there. There isn't. So we don't need any shims, but it does come with shims in case you do, which you see here. Now, if there was a gap there of like, say, that much, then that means it's probably touching the trigger wheel and you need one of those little spaces there or shims. So we don't need that. She's moving fine. She's not touching there. We're going to bolt that in. And then it's as simple as just literally plugging in. Now, I've already tested this, but you do need to make sure that this plug isn't worn out, cracked, or split. If it is, they provide you with an entirely brand new plug to install if you need it. We don't need to though. My plug's in good condition. So we're going to fit the sensor now. It's literally just another bolt, Allen key bolt and washer, which we have in here. Da-da-da. Well, bam. And then we'll set this up. Let's see if we can do this one-handed vlogger style right now. Oosh. And we slip that puppy in there. And finger tighten her for now because we'll hit it with a Allen key wrench in a second. Oh, well, yeah. This is really hard to do. It's so cold right now. All my fingers are numb. You know what? I might give up on trying to do it. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. Yeah. Sick. So we're going to nip that down. And then it's pretty much put everything together. It's starting to get a little bit dark though, and it is only 4:55 p.m. So I have 2 more hours that I can work on my car without annoying anyone. Everyone on Twitch is going crazy. Feels bad, man. Ignored by Senpai because I put the thing on silent. They kept sending alerts through and subbing and following and stuff while I was trying to film clips. So yeah, once again, guys, go check out my Twitch channel if you haven't already. Links in the description. For now though, I'm going to set up a light, get this smashed out, put the time lapse back on. Let's get to it. And just like that, probably the longest time lapse you've ever seen, everything is back together. But I am not starting this car tonight. It is already nearly 8 p.m. and I can't start this because I need to troubleshoot a few things, set up the trigger kit in the ECU. I need to crank it for probably a good 30 seconds before I even, try to enable that, just to get oil going through the turbo, make sure everything's all pre-lubed and good to go. So we're not going to start this tonight. As much as I want to, we just ran out of time, and I don't want to piss off the neighbors and get the police popping out here for a second time. Not today, but just in the future. They've come out here once because they were not happy that I was out here working on my car till 10 p.m. at night, which is fair enough, but, I wanted to make the drift event. Anyways, so I'm going to close the hood, and then we're going to come out here tomorrow. Like, the thing's off jack stands and everything, guys. It's ready. So first thing tomorrow morning. Oh man, that new trigger kit down there looks so sexy. It really does. I'm so pumped. So just here's to tomorrow. Fingers crossed that we have no more issues at all. This thing runs, does great, and keeps going great until we rip everything out to rebuild the entire car. Let's hope for that. So I'm going to go inside now, wrap things up, but I am so pumped that we got everything done today. I was nearly going to give up because it was getting dark, it was getting cold, I've been freezing, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just glad that I managed to push through, get everything done, because now tomorrow the first thing I got to do is just configure the ECU, and then we should be able to start her and start ripping and doing some pulls and tunes. I'm keen. So there you guys go. Skyline is finally all back together, and we are literally just a little bit of config in the ECU and a turn of the key away from hearing that thing roll back to life. And hopefully everything's sorted. The end of the never-ending problems with the Skyline, which seems like everything kind of points towards bad CAS, and it was just kind of doing all these weird things from a long time ago, and we never, it never did any big symptoms to make us think it was the CAS. Normally when a CAS fails, it's like really abruptive, like instant ignition breakdown to where the whole car kind of just stops in its place. But yeah, I think that's it. I think after tomorrow the thing's gonna probably run a lot better, but we won't know until then. Once again, I am sorry about the tease that we can't start the car. I have to make sure that I don't make any loud noises and stuff out there after a certain time here, just because my neighbors live so close, and I have had an issue before where they did call the police because I lost all track of time working on the car. This is my fault. I was trying to bleed the coolant, and when I thought it was like 7:30 p.m. and it would be okay, it was more like 9:30 p.m. So, and they got kids that are trying to sleep. So that was my bad, completely my bad. And the cop was super nice. The cops were literally just laughing about it. They're like, where you live is a super strict area. Just be careful and try to have everything finished by 8 p.m. and you'll be fine next time. And I'm like, all right, cool, no worries. Sorry, man. And he was all chill. So that was like my first police experience here in Japan. Well, police experience where I was kind of in trouble. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm really pumped. Tomorrow, if everything goes well, we start ripping the Skyline. Everyone just quickly touch wood and pray that Rodney does not come to visit. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out, guys. Ciao, mata.